And Gut Health Recovery Group. Meg Smith, the hypnotic dietitian. Oh, my camera on my computer's not very good at the moment. Just a minute. Oh, I've just made it even worse. Sec. Hopefully that's fixed it a little bit. Welcome. I am joining you for the live Q&A today from the lake, from the caravan. We're still on school holidays down here, so we're up here with the kids and the lake's full and it's pretty exciting. So I have no makeup on, completely au natural. And yeah, hopefully Facebook, that picture gets a bit better, but if not, you can hear what I'm saying anyway. Hello, those who've joined. If you've got any questions, let me know. I had a question this week on how do I lose weight, or can I lose weight without cutting out sweets? I still want to eat sweets is what I was asked. And I guess my answer, it really depends on where you're starting from. So if your starting point is, you're already eating really healthily, and you're going to start introducing sweet stuff, then that's a bit of a tricky situation. But if you, if you're coming from a place where you would skip meals and then going and craving sweet foods after because you haven't had enough to eat in general, then definitely we can get people eating a general balanced healthy diet and then still having sweet foods in between. So my short answer is usually yes. And usually when people come and see me for the first time, I'm often telling them to eat more and not less. It's just more of the nutrient dense foods. So things like, we talk about sweet foods as having only one nutrient and usually one or two nutrients, and usually that's fat or sugar. Well, it's definitely usually sugar, but it's also often something high in fat, which makes it taste good and feel good in your mouth. But if we look at nutrient dense foods like fruits and vegetables and grains, they've usually got way more than one nutrient. So as long as your diet is packed with nutrient dense foods, then having a sweet food every now and again isn't that much of a big deal. In fact, especially if you're exercising as well. So if you're burning fuel, having a sweet food every now and again isn't going to cause an issue or stop you from losing weight if that's your goal. Even though I talk about this in the sense of gut health, it's still relevant for weight as well. So fiber, fluid, activity, and stress are the four main factors that affect your gut health, but they're also really important when you're looking at trying to to maintain and achieve a healthy weight. So in my Create Your Healthy Weight course, I talk a lot about this: fiber, fluid, activity, and stress. And it's not necessarily something that we focus on all the time, but it's always there in the background, and that is always in the background of whenever I'm speaking to a client. So getting enough fiber is making sure you're getting that 25 to 30 grams of fiber every day. If you're doing that, then whatever other stuff you're eating, your body is going to be able to flush out a lot of it, and fiber is going to help line your gut to help you drag all the waste products out a lot more easily. So getting adequate fiber is always where I start, and drinking enough water. So as we become adults, we actually lose the ability to determine between thirst and hunger. So if you find that you're craving something sweet, check in with yourself and just have a think about the last time you had a drink or something, some sort of water or some sort of fluid, some hydrating fluid. Definitely keeping track of that. So there's a little calculation that I do for fluid intake, which is 35 mils per kilo of body weight, and that should be your total fluid intake for the day. If you're an average weight, this is where that 2 liters comes in. But it could be more. For me, it's more that I need more than 2 liters. And a lot of my clients also need more than 2 liters. It's only really little people, so usually really short people that might need less, or really light people that might need less. Oh, phone ringing. Sorry, everyone. So yeah, definitely the way to be able to lose weight or maintain a healthy weight while still eating sweets is making sure that you do not skip meals. So we want your metabolism to keep working. If your metabolism's working, that digestion's a big process on the body. So it actually means that you're burning up more energy to use that digestive process. So we want you to make sure that you're not skipping meals, and then your snacks in between, if you need them. That's where you might be able to get something sweet in. I wouldn't recommend having something sweet after dinner. Generally, people don't move much after they've had dinner and they're going to bed, and we want your body to rest and digest. And we don't want to be feeding you high sugar foods that late at night because of the hormonal response that can cause as well. So it might interrupt your sleep too. So if you're going to have something sweet, have something either in the morning or the afternoon, but definitely not, I would never recommend having something super sweet after dinner. In saying that, I often recommend people who would normally eat chocolate after dinner, often I'll recommend a Milo made with milk, because the Milo is going to have much less sugar than the amount of chocolate that people are generally eating, but it's also going to give you some vitamins and minerals, plus you get another serve of dairy, which is extra high in protein, and it's got good carbohydrates in there too. It's also high in something called tryptophan, which is the precursor for one of the hormones that helps you get to sleep. So a glass of milk before bed is not necessarily a bad thing, not for everybody. So if you're finding that if you're craving chocolate, try a glass of milk with a teaspoon of Milo and see if that can kind of help you keep on track. The other benefit of I'm just going to check here if there's any questions, comments. The other benefit of having sweets while you're trying to lose weight or trying to maintain a healthy weight or looking after yourself is that it makes it not feel like a diet, which it shouldn't be. Any change to your lifestyle should always be a lifestyle change, not just a short-term fad diet. So if having, I don't know, a Freddo Frog once a week or twice a week helps you keep on track and you get to look forward to it and it helps to keep you motivated and you're enjoying foods, then that small amount there is not going to impact your progress too much. Making sure that the daily exercise is obviously really important too, because that's going to help you burn more fuel, which means you have more left in the bank to have some sort of sweet food as well. Some of the other things that I recommend for sweets are the YoPro website or YoPro Instagram do a lot of individual sweets with their YoPro yogurt. And they use some like melted dark chocolate and things like that, and they make one single serve of a sweet food. Actually, Kelly, who you're on here now, there was a website that you had recommended as well, which I need to have a look at, that had quite a few of our sweets and things on there. But generally, if you're going to have something sweet, try and make it based on fruit. So then at least you're getting your serve of fruit for the day, and it's higher in fiber. So the sugars that are in there are going to take longer to digest and longer to come out. So it's less likely to peak your blood sugar. And sorry, my hay fever is playing up here. Less likely to peak your blood sugar because you've got the fiber added in there. So the answer to the question, can I lose weight while still having sweets? The answer is, as always, loaded. But the short answer, I would say, is yes. So as long as the rest of your diet is well balanced, and you're not eating sweets as your meal and you're having it as a small snack and you're eating it mindfully, then yes, definitely you can still lose weight while eating sweets. And actually, this is probably a good segue. I'm planning on running a face-to-face event for a mindful eating exercise with chocolate. So if that might interest you, please let me know. It's likely to be in the northeastern suburbs of Melbourne. So yeah, if you're interested in a live event of a mindful eating, sort of like a mindful eating hypnotherapy, so similar to the healthy eating hypno, but different, and I'm hoping to collaborate with somebody who also makes chocolate, so it'll be a nice yummy chocolate too. Let me know what you think. Put it in the comments if that's something that you'd be interested in. I'm going to start hopefully trying to organise that in the next month or two. All right, happy Friday everyone. Thanks for listening. Bye.